taming is one of the gathering professions that players will be able to use to both locate, capture, and also tame wild creatures in Barrow. Tame creatures can then be trained and bred, refined with the animal husbandry profession. Creatures will have characteristics that are determined by their genetics. There will be a multitude of traits that are related to appearance, performance, combat efficacy, even the different abilities that breeders can bring forward in a particular mount or pet.
One of the most recurring complaints about Ashes of Creation has been the seemingly endless showcasing of mounts. And so I recognize that in doing a video about mounts, I may be making some people even more annoyed. But today's video is going to be getting into some real meat of the animal husbandry system. So give me 2 minutes and let's get into that. We've had horses, we've had dune wings, scale runners, bears, and we've had these guys. I love these guys. But up until now, it was a bunch of videos about look at what we can make. And a lot of people felt like the showcases were showing off cash shop cosmetics in an attempt to advertise to get people to buy more. And you know, if you disagree with that statement, go ahead and leave a comment and share your opinion with me. All the mount pushes, it seems, didn't sit well from a player perspective until last Friday. And the info dump we got really makes me appreciate all the different mount videos we've had, because the animal husbandry system in Ashes of Creation seems like it's going to be robust, complex, and rewarding. Now, Steven did a great job during the official live stream, so if you want to hear him talk about all the different bits and pieces, all the parts about genetics, I've put a link in the description below. And even though he crushed it, there was some confusion after the live stream, so I got clarification. Taming will be in gathering, and it will involve locating, capturing, and the actual taming of wild creatures. Husbandry is in processing, and that will involve breeding and training of creatures. Now, the making of the gear for pets and mounts, as well as some of the tools, that's going to be in the crafting piece. Now, this doesn't seem like it follows the standard gathering, processing, crafting trinity, nor do I think it needs to. I think every system needs to fit, but they don't need to be identical. And as we get more information on this system, I'll be doing future videos. So this is a good time to click that subscribe button, ring the bell, and while you're down there, give the video a like. Putting breeding as part of the processing side of the artisan system opens up the likelihood of a sufficient number of master processors. Remember, you can only master one side of the artisan triangle, but on your side, you can master some, but not all of the professions. So putting breeding and processing rather than crafting is a smart move for the overall health of the artisan system. Now, obviously, with this being the initial content drop, we aren't going to have all the information. But what we do know is this isn't going to be a simple crafting system. This has all the trappings of the Star Wars Galaxy's breeding system, which is going to be good because if you're going to create a world that has 18 different biomes, you want to make sure that the different biomes provide something meaningful to the game. And mounts can be meaningful, and mounts can also be used differently in each biome. One of the things we know is that geographic location will be important because creature stock is determined by the biome. To use the horse, for example, there is no one place to get the singular best horse. You would need to go to the desert if you were looking for the fastest horses. You would then have to travel to the tundra if you were looking for specific coats and health. And then if you want a size trait, you'll have to get horses from the Riverlands. Now, these are just notional examples. Don't go planning your horse taming around these ideas, but realize these genetics, this is what they want the system to be. They want you to be rewarded for generational breeding. So if you want to make sure to breed in health, speed, armor, energy, different abilities, endurance, and appearance, you're going to spend a lot of time getting a lot of creature stock and doing a lot of generational breeding. Now, I know the idea of appearance is a spicy one. People are upset at the sheer number of mount cosmetics in Ashes. Because why should a breeder work hard to get an appearance when somebody can slap a $15 or $20 skin over it? The reason why is that there will be appearances in game that are equally good, if not better, than the ones you can get in the cash shop. So if you create something with a unique appearance, you will have a leg up on your competitors who are just putting out bland models, assuming people are going to put a cash shop skin on it. For master breeders, you will be able to push the boundaries of genetics and do some amount of crossbreeding, creating completely unique creature types. Unfortunately, we do not have details on this at the moment, but if you look at this guy definitely looks like he's got some strange cousins in his background. Now, for specializations, there will be specialization options for the breeders. They will be able to specify in pets, mounts, beasts of burden, and livestock. At the moment, we don't have any good clips of livestock, but trust me, they're coming. Now, I know that you have a ton of questions. How does it work? Can I drop tames on death? At what point does a mount stop being lootable? How many times can I breed a mount? These are all amazing questions, but this is just your crash course. This is just your overview. This is to get you excited about mounts and pets again. And with that said, guys, that is a little bit of a taste of what Ashes of Creation has to offer in Animal Husbandry. Be on the lookout for those future videos I talked about. There's a little bit more information over on Ashes 101 if you want to swing over there. Don't forget, I do try to keep that updated. When people ask me questions, I go back in and I add more information there. If you want to talk about Animal Husbandry, if you've got some questions that you don't want to leave in the comments, you can swing over to my Twitch. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so swing on over and ask your questions then. Until then, guys, you guys take care and be on the lookout for more information.
I say, Sprocket, we've reached the end of another video. Time to thank the sponsors. Yes, that will do, that will do. Shall we pop off for a spot of tea?